Get cozy, everybody, because today we'll continue on with a game called Return to Shironagasu Island. Where were we? Here we are. Okay. Alright, here goes nothing. Hey, what happened to your fighting spirit? Are you really okay? Only do it if you really wanna. Oh, wait. Let me just plug in my laptop, just in case. There you go. I know that once she's decided she will do something, nothing can make her change her mind. We'll be here, standing watch. Yeah, we'll be right here, nothing to worry about. Ikeda, should a demon really appear, we'll leave it in your capable hands, okay? Childhood friend of mine is a monk, you know. Huh? That has absolutely nothing to do with you, right? Enough with the bickering. I'm going through something very traumatic here, so if you would shut up, then that would be really helpful. Alright, here I go. So, how does this work? Should we just call her? But according to Akira's story, that should do it. However, in this case, the toilet is just some sticks in a hole in the ground, where you can basically still see her. I don't think anything will happen. I'm a little bit scared. Can you call her, Ikeda? Sure, whatever. Yo, Akira, how's the weather in there? She's not answering. Maybe she chickened out. Hey, Akira, don't push yourself, okay? Come on now if you can't do it. I'm not pushing myself. Hey, she technically answered. She answered. As soon as I hear her voice, I quickly look around. Everything seems quiet and I don't feel anything. Perhaps she's been worried about nothing. Forgive me, forgive me. Akira screams echo and then suddenly stop. What just happened? I immediately rush over to her. She disappeared so quickly. Did she just fall into the hole in the toilet? I don't see her anywhere. Impossible, it's only a shallow hole. She can't be hiding anywhere else. Yeah, Akira, where are you? Answer me. What? Did something actually happen? No way. Eek. You're kidding me, right? Are you guys trying to pull a prank on me? Please tell me you are, Ikeda. I wish we were. I examined the hole. The hole is quite shallow and there's no space to hide. There's no space underneath the hole either. There's a simple grass lattice around the hole. I don't see any signs of anyone going through it. I don't see any traces of Akira being dragged off either. It happened in an instant. She was pulled into this hole. This shallow, simple hole in the ground. I can hear something. What's that sound? Listen. There, where's it coming from? I don't like this at all. Akira, I'm sorry. Not twice if you can hear me. Calm down, both of you. Let's stay level-headed and come up with a plan. Walking around the woods in darkness is too dangerous. I'll look for her. If I can't find Akira, we'll search for her together in the morning, alright? Alright. But why did this happen? Was that a true story? I'm scared, Akira. Where are you? What? Okay. However, we searched and searched, but we never found her. I even got the locals to look for her as well. They couldn't find her either. Kira disappeared without a trace, as if she never even was here. If only I had told her that this really wasn't a desert island a little sooner, maybe this would not have happened. I've been thinking about what happened for days now. What really happened? Was it really a demon? Did we meddle with powers that should have been left alone? I just can't stop thinking about it. One thing is for sure, Akira has vanished, and unfortunately, her chances of survival are slim. I'm more concerned about Nanako and Alex right now. Akira's disappearance has really traumatized them. Can't believe we lost a friend who escaped from Shironagasu Island with us. Huh? There shouldn't be anyone in my office. Is someone outside the toilet? What's this eerie sensation? That presence doesn't feel human. Is that? No way. Why didn't you save me? I'm suffering. Answer me. It's so dark here, so cold. The pain. Save me, save me. Akira, is that you? I. Oh. Ew. Okay. And then what? Wait, what? Is that how it ends? No, really. We didn't have any other choice, so. Huh. Let me just check, just in case. Let's see. The voice of a... Maybe we should choose here. The voice of a malicious child. Yeah, I heard the voice of a malicious child. What's this? Is the door locked? Oh, you poor girl. You'll be stuck on that toilet forever. A ghost will eat you and you'll die. What are you saying? I can just open the door and... It's stuck. Why? So now you know. You have been cursed. You'll be stuck in there forever. Do you hear the footsteps of the ghost? He's coming to eat you. You can't scare me that easily. I'll tell my father about this and you'll be in big trouble. Can I skip this? Oh, this is different. You're such a sissy. Besides, you don't know who I am. Good luck getting out of there. Oh no, the ghost is here. I need to run. Hey. Come back. Don't leave me in here. Open the door. I couldn't hear that brat anymore, and the bathroom was shrouded in an eerie silence. Couldn't hear a sound except for my own breathing. I could feel the fear that I kept inside of me overflowing. I'm scared. Sob, why is this happening to me? I haven't done anything wrong. Mama, Papa, help me. I can't take it anymore. Make it stop. Make it stop. And then what happens? That's why I have a toilet trauma. But aren't you blowing this out of proportion? It's just a prank some kid played on you. Neneko, give me your hand. I'll let you experience the same level of fear. I'll stick needles underneath your nails. Ugh. That's not fear, that's torture. I'm sorry, calm down, okay? Well, the fears of your childhood stay with you. That's right. And boys can be so mean. What are you talking about? The kid who bullied me was a girl. She must have been the same age as I was. A girl? I bet she was the neighborhood bully. It wouldn't surprise me. I bet she grew up to be the queen of her own little kingdom, with hundreds of men willing to do anything for her. Maybe. I wish I could find out who she was. The flames of revenge still burn inside of me. I'll keep looking for her until the end of time. Is it going to be Alex? I don't think it would be hard to identify her if she went to the same party. Of course, I asked everyone there about that girl after I was freed, but all they said was, "There's no girl like that here." Maybe she really was a ghost. No, that incident was probably handled confidentially, which means that their families were probably trying to maintain their relationship. That sounds plausible. But of course, investigating these things is your job. Could I ask you to find out who she was? Please, I'll pay you whatever it costs. Sure, why not? Wherever she was, she must have been in your family's social circle. If her family was also wealthy and the girl was the same age as you, that should narrow it down considerably. Do you remember anything else about her? Her malicious laugh. I could still hear it ringing in my ears. I'm sure that her name was... Was? I can't remember. I need to think hard. Aw, are you crying? Lily, what are you doing here? Come back with me at once. Ah, busted. See you around, crybaby. Her name was Lily. That Lil, I'll never forgive her. Lily? Huh? Alexander? Her name was Lily, I'm sure of it. Lily, I'm certain that was it. Lily, huh? I could be mistaken, but I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Look at Alex's face. I just might be able to find her sooner than you expect. Really? Shouldn't have expected anything else from you. I'll leave it in your hands. But what are you going to do to her when I find her? What will I do to her? That's between her and I. Don't worry, I won't involve you. I'll take care of it secretly. I'll make sure that she goes missing. Maybe I'll torture her a bit before that. Or would you happen to offer an optional add-on torture and murder package at an additional cost? Cut off her ears and bring them to me as proof. That's pretty alarming. Lily should run away and never come back. I'm afraid I don't offer any add-on packages like that. Is there a way to resolve this peacefully? It was a long time ago. Lily might have changed her ways since then. That's impossible. She's definitely a more horrible person today than back then. I bet she's committing terrible crimes causing hardship for many people. I'm doing the world a favor by getting rid of her. Well, she still could have become a good person. Who knows? Alex, did you just say that Lily probably became a queen with hundreds of men following her? How can someone like that be a good person? No, well, maybe she's a friendly queen. Not everything is like it seems, like a motorcycle gang that rescues a kitten. As you kinda said, if you do manage to find this Lily, it's better to resolve things peacefully. Why are you taking her side? No matter what anyone says, I won't forgive that brat who gave me this never-ending trauma. I will have my pound of flesh. Nanako, search your photographic memory for any mentions of the name Lily. Don't push me around like that. I'm not a human computer, you know. Anyway, I remember 34 instances of the name Lily, but I'm not sure which one is the Lily you're looking for. Lily, huh? Why does it sound so familiar? I just can't pinpoint it. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. Ouch, ouch. My belly hurts. I'm not feeling well at all. I need to go to the toilet. Ikeda, could you come with me? Huh? Ikeda again? Can't you just go there by yourself? It's not like you're the one with the toilet trauma. Asking Ikeda to come with you. Or were you planning on doing something naughty in there? Just thinking of something like that going on in there makes me throw up into my mouth. It would be great if you could not say things like that. Both of you have a very strange imagination. I'm not doing anything. I'm just afraid of the dark. Oh, my stomach. Ouch. Please come with me, Ikeda. Alex did it. Hey, why are you making me go with you, Lily? Oops, I mean Alex. What? Shush, shut up. If you ever call me that again when Akira is there, I'll punch you really hard. Punch me? Whoa, did I hear that right? Are you threatening me with violence? You're such a funny girl. No, I was just kidding. I never hit you, dear Akira. Maybe there's something you'd like me to do for you instead. I'll do anything you want me to. Just be gentle. No, I don't think I want anything from you. Don't lie to me. You're telling me that, yet you're threatening to use my real name in front of Akira. What is it you desire? Money? Or perhaps my body? Why do you girls always take things to the extreme? I wasn't going to reveal your secret. I'll keep my mouth shut to Akira. However, based on what Akira said, I can't help but feel that your little prank was a bit over the top, Miss Lily. No, isn't everyone sometimes cruel as a kid? Like blowing up frogs with a straw and then throwing them as frog bombs? I bet you've done that too. What? No one does that. Actually, I've never heard of anyone doing such cruel things. Forget I ever said that. The point I'm trying to make is that as a rich girl, I was so ignorant and cruel, partly because of my overprotective environment. I deeply regret that now. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I guess it's good that you regret what you've done, but you should apologize to Akira, not to me. She was traumatized by what you've done. No, I can't do that now. I know I should apologize, but didn't you hear what she said? If she finds out that it was me, she'll kill me on the spot. Maybe she'll forgive what I did to her as a child by talking to her about it later when we're off this island. I'll apologize to her when the time is right. Otherwise, my ears will end up in her collection. But that might take a while. I'm serious. She'll slay me on the spot if she finds out who I really am. No matter how much she's paying you, please don't tell her. Just tell me how much Akira is paying you and I'll pay you much more than that. Sounds like this situation could make me a millionaire. Still, I think you should sit down with Akira and talk with her about it. Of course, but not now. If I do that on this desert island, you'll have another murder case on your hands, which also means that she would get away with it. You're right, things would get very messy. Alright, I'll keep my mouth shut for now. I'm putting my faith in you, Ikeda. Please keep it a secret. Please. Sure. Now we're spending too much time talking here. We should get back soon. This is so awkward. Lol. We're back. Do you always take that long to poop? Where did you go to? Is it the toilet nearby? Or did you do something naughty? Indeed, very suspicious. Oh, come on, it was nothing really. I was just constipated. What are you talking about? No, you were talking about something behind our backs, weren't you? I bet you're hiding some important information from me. If you're hiding something from me, now is the time to come clean. I'm not hiding anything. Well, if you really must know, Ikeda and I have been doing the naughty. Yeah, I'm sorry if we upset you. What? Really? That's a sex crime. We have to arrest Ikeda. Arrest him now. Alex, you brat. Why would you tell lies that could harm me? No, you're lying. I wasn't born yesterday. Ikeda, tell me the truth. What are you guys hiding? No, really, I just told you. Ikeda, what I said was true, right? Right, Mr. Ikeda? Uh-oh. How about, if we tell the truth, we're gonna die. If we lie, we're gonna get arrested. How about we lie? You're right, nothing happened. We just talked. Alex just wanted to ask me for some advice. Ikeda, what? Are you really going to tell her? What? What are you hiding, Alex? It was nothing. No, I mean, it wasn't nothing. Ikeda and I had a great time together. Isn't that right, Ikeda? Right? The truth is that Alex has hemorrhoids. So she asked me if I knew a good doctor. You see, Alex is in the prime of her youth. Talking to the two of you about hemorrhoids would be way too embarrassing. What? That's it? So that's why you've been acting so weird. Well, it's not a big deal. No, if the hemorrhoids get worse, they will cause a lot of problems. You can't just sit on them. I mean that literally. Do not sit on them. But how do you get hemorrhoids at such a young age? Did you use it for something else? What? I mean, I've never been in your situation. However, I can refer you to a good doctor. No, Ikeda already helped me with that, so it's okay. Also, Ikeda, how could you reveal my secret to them? You're a horrible person. I'll make you pay for this. Alex is probably angry because I told him that she has hemorrhoids. But if I hadn't told him that, Akira would have remained suspicious, and we couldn't have explained things to her. But now Alex isn't even a little bit grateful. No need to get angry. If I hadn't said that, Akira would have sniffed her out. Alex, you brat, you don't really seem to understand the gravity of the situation. So anyway, I wonder what Lily's up to these days. I'm really curious. Eek. Yeah, you're right. I need to focus on what really matters and plan my revenge. I'm not interested in talking about Alex's anal problems. We have to find out where Lily is. I'm counting on you, Ikeda. Just leave it to me. I'll find her. She might even be closer than you expect. Alex, I'll let you know when I've been in touch with the doctor. I can't thank you enough, Ikeda. I'm really grateful for your help. You're such a kind, wonderful, and handsome detective. You inspire me every day. Are you crying? Did they hurt that much? Enough already. I don't want to hear anything else about that. She should deal with her hemorrhoids herself. Hey, I wonder why I'm wide awake. Me too. I don't feel sleepy at all. We did sleep a lot during the day. I might not even be able to fall asleep anymore. How about we all talk about our traumas? It's not fair that you only know about mine. Our traumas? Can I tell you a scary story instead of talking about my traumas? I know a good one. Yeah, anything is fine. We're just killing time anyway. Ooh, a scary story. That sounds interesting. What? A scary story? Absolutely not. Not that I'm afraid, but we should not provoke the spirits of this island. Alright, Alex, take it away. Okay. This should be good. You're just going to ignore me completely, aren't you? Okay, here goes. Ahem. As you all know, my family is quite wealthy, and we have a lot of antique furniture in our mansion. The hyper-billionaire Werner family isn't just quite wealthy, but just being ironic. Neneko, bite your tongue already. Anyway, there were quite a few things in my house that were cursed, such as a cursed gem and a painting that makes its owners unhappy. Wondered why my family would even want to own things that were cursed. I guess that, although they were cursed, most of them were extremely valuable. Maybe they didn't really care about the curses because of that. I'll be more than happy to take anything you don't want off your hands, just something to keep in mind. Oh, me too. Me. You. I was just goofing off, but Akira glares at me angrily. I'll just sit here and be quiet. The strangest thing we had was a cursed mirror. The mirror was locked away in a warehouse that I normally couldn't enter. I once had to go into the warehouse for an errand when I happened to come across the mirror. It was covered by a cloth, so I didn't know what it was at first. Oddly enough, the mirror wasn't worth anything. It wasn't made of gold, shaped intricately, or an antique. It was just a mirror of unknown origin. It wasn't even being used as a mirror because it was covered by a cloth in our warehouse. I wondered if we should dispose of it, as it wasn't worth anything. When I mentioned this to my father, he replied, "That mirror has been entrusted to us, so I can't just throw it away." Isn't that strange? Storing a mirror that isn't worth anything. That's definitely weird. I don't think he would have kept that mirror unless there was something unusual about it. I thought it might be a memento from somebody he was close to, like a grandfather's clock. If that was the case, why would it be in storage? It's not like you had moved into a smaller house without any space for it. It doesn't add up at all. Very strange. Yeah, very strange indeed. I thought so as well, and that piqued my interest. There had to be something secret about the mirror. Around the time that I began looking into the mirror, I overheard our mates talking about it. They said that the mirror would allow you to see the dead. If you looked into the mirror, the person you wanted to see the most would appear on the other side. It was preposterous, but if that were really true, it would be a good reason to hold on to it. So I decided to sneak into the storage room building to see it for myself. Okay. This place is so dark at night. I really hope there aren't any ghosts here. I should have snuck in during the day. There it is. Okay, I'll remove the cloth and see for myself. I'm not afraid at all. Here I go. Please save here. Remove the cloth. Kids are so reckless, aren't they? The present me would have even considered removing the cloth, but at that time, I didn't feel scared. I removed the cloth because I didn't know any better. Any better. Behind the cloth was just an ordinary mirror, without any reflections of the dead. Sheesh, so it was just a silly story after all. Boring. I was disappointed yet relieved at the same time. Anyway, I put the cloth back and left. But when I got back to my room and thought about everything that had happened that day, I realized something. There were no reflections of any kind in the mirror, not even my own reflection. I tried to keep calm, telling myself that I had only imagined things. But once you start having those kinds of doubts, you can't stop thinking about them. In the end, I decided to take another look at the mirror to see if it was really true. Alright, I have to be sure. It was just my imagination. Just my imagination. Dear God, please let me be reflected in there. It's okay, nothing to worry about. And so I removed the cloth once again. Inside the mirror, I saw a monster with pale skin and furious eyes. Its mouth was wide open and distorted as if it was laughing, and its slender body swayed as if it was being blown by the wind. Eek! I was so scared that I couldn't scream or even raise my voice. I just stood there in shock. I felt as if my body was weighed down. I couldn't move and I almost couldn't breathe. That's when the monster's pale arms came out of the mirror. Of course I tried to escape, however, I was paralyzed. Its outstretched hand grabbed my shoulder. Although the monster was slender, it was incredibly strong. I tried to shake it off, but it held on to me tight. Its grip was so strong I could feel my skin tear and my bones cracking. I dropped my flashlight and everything went dark. The monster was trying to pull me into the mirror. Help me, Papa, Mama, Granny. I finally managed to scream again. But it was futile. The warehouse was too far away from our mansion. No matter how much I screamed, nobody could hear me. It dragged me to the mirror, and I was never heard from again. Never, ever. Such a glorious day. The end. What? No. If we were pulled into the mirror and never came back, then who is the Alex here with us? Take a good guess. Who do you think I am? Ooh, jump scare. Eek. Eek. You, who are you? What's happening? You monster. Hey, Nanako, don't just shout like that. You gave me a fright. Yeah, keep it down, will you? Wow, that was a pretty scary story. What are you talking about, both of you? Open your eyes. What the hell is this thing? Where the hell is Alex? Alex? Who's Alex? This is Shironagasu. You're acting as if you don't know her. Why are you acting so surprised? What? Akira, you're not making any sense. Look, that's a monster. Look closely. Akira, help me. What? I don't understand what you're going on about. Why are you being so weird about Shironagasu? Seriously, what's gotten into you? Ooh. Ikeda has also lost his mind, it seems. Am I the only one still sane? Now, this is a surprise. You still remember Alex, don't you? Eek. You can't ever make me forget her. I'm gonna exercise you, you demon. But when did this happen to Alex? And how? Could it be that mirror? Hey, are you sure you're okay? You're acting really weird right now, Nanako. Yeah, what's gotten into you, Nanako? I'll do something about this, even if I'm all alone. I will. Alex, I'll save you. How? Probably dead for a long time now. Nanako started acting very strangely. She was probably exhausted and was hallucinating. Did Shimonaga's scary stories somehow affected her mind? I discussed the situation with Akira and babble. We decided to have her hospitalized so that she could calm down. I felt really bad, but letting Nanako come to her senses in a monitored environment was for the best. But when she was hospitalized, she resisted so fiercely. I couldn't believe she was so strong. Poor Nanako. If only I had told her that this really wasn't a desert island a little sooner, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Shimonagasu invited me over today. She said that she would like to show me a special treasure she had kept in storage. Is Alex in there? I wonder what kind of treasure it is. Here we are. This is my treasure. Go ahead, move the cloth. So this is your treasure. Is it a painting? Oh, a mirror. A mirror. Why do you have a strange dislike for that word? I have a feeling that I forgot something very important. Come on, what's the matter? Remove the cloth already. Alright. I reached for the cloth and... Ba-ba-da-bam. Show up. Jump scare me or something. Come on. Okay. Well, at least now we know. Don't remove the cloth. Laugh at me all you want, but I was too scared to remove the cloth. I could feel an eerie aura. If I'd removed it, something terrible would have definitely happened. Yep. After that, I tried not to think about the mirror. However, the more I tried not to think about it, the stronger my desire to look into it became. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It consumed every waking hour of my life. In the end, I decided to sneak into the warehouse again. However, it wasn't there anymore. There was only a stain left where it had been, an ominous stain that looked like a face. I wondered what had happened to it, so I asked my father. He told me that someone had asked to have it. I couldn't believe it. It was entrusted to us, but he just gave it to someone who wanted it. Perhaps my father noticed that I was obsessed with the mirror, so he quickly got rid of it. I wasn't disappointed that the mirror was no longer there. Instead, I breathed a sigh of relief. If the mirror still had been in the warehouse, I would definitely have looked into it. Anyway, with the mirror gone, my obsession with it vanished like snow on a sunny day. My life went back to normal. However, before long, something happened. I heard a rumor about that mirror. It was a horrific story. After my father gave it away, the mirror was owned by different people, and it eventually ended up in the hands of a certain woman. The woman had heard rumors about the mirror and wanted to contact her dead mother with it. However, by the time she purchased it, the mirror had become very expensive. The rumors about it had turned the once worthless mirror into an expensive artifact. However, the woman was so desperate to see her mother again that she had bought it. A television station happened to hear the rumors about the mirror and asked the woman for an interview. She would normally have refused, but having paid so much for the mirror, she needed the money. So she agreed to the interview, under the condition that she would be paid for it. Did the mirror really show her deceased mother? It was the first question of the interview. It was also an opportunity for the woman to make up her mind. She had been too afraid to look into the mirror. What if she wouldn't be able to see her mother? But she finally did look into the mirror. The vague figure of her mother suddenly appeared in the mirror. "Mother, it's really you. I wanted to see you so badly. I want to apologize." The entire television crew gasped. The shape of the mother was clearly visible inside the mirror. The woman cried and appeared to be very happy, talking to her deceased mother through the mirror. The crew was skeptical at first, but when they witnessed that, they were flabbergasted and excited at the same time. They aired the footage. It became a viral sensation. The video shoot was of great success, and the final shot was of the woman smiling in front of the mirror. The woman was so happy that she saw her mother, and the television crew left overjoyed with amazing footage. However, the next day, the crew heard some horrific news. The woman had committed suicide. Yeesh. Apparently, she had slit her own throat in front of the mirror. The mirror was stained red from all the blood that gushed out of her carotid artery. Why had she taken her own life? It made no sense. She seemed so happy to be able to see her mother in the mirror. Why would she kill herself? The crew members who were there all felt the same way. She chose to die because she wanted to join her mother inside the mirror? The television station was in turmoil. Because of her death, the footage could not be broadcasted. One of the crew members was suspicious of it really being a suicide and decided to watch the video footage of the interview. Perhaps the footage could shine some light on her death. In the video, there was something terrifying inside the mirror. The image he saw in the mirror wasn't that of the woman's mother, but that of a monster with pale skin, massive black eyes, and a terrifying open mouth. The woman was in tears, but they weren't tears of joy. Her face was contorted by fear, and she was begging the television crew to save her. "Help me, please. It's going to kill me. The monster in the mirror is going to kill me." "That isn't my mother. Why aren't you helping me?" Its pale hands reached out of the mirror and grabbed her wrists with so much force that blood was dripping from them. However, this wasn't at all what the crew thought they saw. The only thing they could see was the woman talking happily to her mother. The crew member who saw the video was trembling with fear but could not look away from the footage. As the woman's cries turned to shrieks, he could only keep looking at her in silence. Eventually, her screaming stopped. That was the end of the footage as well. The final shot was of the dead woman with an expression of fear etched onto her face. He immediately called the other crew members and told them everything. "It's insane. Please come and see it for yourself." "Hey, hang on. Why is the screen moving?" "Hey, what the heck? Come here right now. My wrist. Please save me. Please hurry." Okay. The line went dead. When the crew got there, all they found was an empty screen covered in dripping blood. The crew member who called them had vanished without a trace, and the footage they had filmed was also gone. They heard that the mirror had also disappeared. Where could that mirror now be? Could it be one of the mirrors inside your house? I only know that I will be averting my eyes whenever I see a mirror. Anyway, that's my scary story. Hey, we did it. Eek, that was a terrifying story. I have to end it here, fellas, because I have to prepare for work. Oh boy, we're using up all of the save slots, huh? So this is Return to Shironagasu Island. Oh boy, I thought it was the end. So there were more options available. I thought Akira's story was like, yeah, that's it. Good to know that there's still plenty more of this. If you want to try the game for yourself, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.